I'm wrong. Should have done better than this. Please, I'll be strong. I'm finding it hard to resist. So show me what I'm looking for. Save me, I'm lost. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for you. I'll pay any cost. Save me from being confused. Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for.
What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Zac?
First thing I think of when it comes to Zac, I think of a kind soul, shines bright. Honestly, one of the nicest people like I've ever met, to be honest, growing up especially too. He's genuinely probably one of the purest souls that you can meet. He was always loving of no matter who or where you came from. He was always a friend.
What about Zac made you laugh?
Just his laugh. It's a contagious laugh. If you ever heard Zachary laugh, it's something that you just have to laugh along with, you know. It's just hearing him laugh. It's just something I miss just because it's something we always used to do, and it's just so contagious, you know. It filled the room.
What is your proudest memory you have of Zac?
My proudest memory of Zac was being able to watch him play his first varsity game. Just because I did, when I played at Lake Washington, he always looked up to me, and I remember we would train, or at least whenever they get the chance to train, I'd always try to get his footwork in, or honestly, he'd make me better too, just because he was always faster than me, to be honest. But I'd say, yeah, the proudest moment was him watching that kick return, and honestly, it stick with me to this day. So.
How has Zac impacted your life?
He impacted my life. He honestly, to this day, he made me a better person. You know, growing up with him, there was never any problems, or at least like when it came to him being like, how would I say it? He was very vocal and he was open, and it kind of pushed me to be better, if that makes sense. Just because with the way he acts around people, it's just himself, you know, and nowadays there's people putting on this other face, you know, hiding behind something they truly aren't. But with Zachary, he was definitely true to heart, you know. There was never any different version of him, and that's why I kind of strive to be one version of myself, you know.
What did Zac love?
He loves seeing other people happy. That's definitely one of the biggest things. He made sure other people around him were happy and made sure everyone was good before himself. And that definitely just shows what type of person he was. He was caring of others, and he he didn't second doubt his ability to actually be able to bring someone from being at a low point to a high point before himself.
What about Zach made you laugh?
His laugh. His laugh made me laugh. His laugh when he would be happy, his laugh when he's nervous. I mean, that was definitely his communicator right there, was his laugh. And it was contagious. Just overall, the way that he carried himself, for his age, he carried himself very maturely. He was very smart, very intelligent. He understood feelings more than anybody at his age would even concentrate on. And he was very in tune with what's going on around him, and he was definitely one of a kind.
What did Zach love?
He loved friends, family, football, and the Lord. So he definitely had a lot of loves in his life, and he did really well at showing all of those aspects, how much love he has for each one. He's so dedicated. Loyal is the word that comes up most when I think about him, because he is loyal, and loyalty is hard to come by. So he's definitely a different breed.
What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Zach?
His laugh. His laugh was something that would just bring joy to you instantly. And just the sound of it, thinking of hearing it now in my head, makes me happy.
Oh, he almost got you. So get out of here. Jump, jump, jump. No, let me through the door.
Look both ways. Oh my god. Okay, turn right.
Turn right.
What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Zach?
Yeah, Zach is just his passion for what he was doing. He was always really good about being the guy who was leading the team, doing things like that, and just his overall wanting to be the best. You know, he wanted to bring the team up, and he did. And that's why we were in championships all the time.
What about Zach made you laugh?
A lot of times his ability to get everybody else to laugh. He would get the whole team going. He would make everybody a better person, and so that was kind of what he was doing. Is he would come up with unique things. He was very individualistic. He had his own personality that brought people up, and that was what I liked about Zach. He was one of the challenging kids because he was so good. He didn't need a lot of help, but it was trying to get him to understand that he needed to help the other guys get there.
What did Zach love?
His family, competing to see the best of himself, and just being around, his friends around his age, asking questions, music. Even on our road trips, he surprised me by his choice of music.
Oh. I'm pretty sure on one of those those high notes, I killed it. I'm pretty sure on one of them.
What would an overall message be that could come from all of this?
In a world where you can be anything, be kind to one another.
In a world where you can be anything, be kind.
In a world where you can be anything, be kind.
In a world where you can be anything, be kind.
In a world where you can be anything, be kind.